Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. In this review, I'll be reviewing Married at First Sight Season 14, Episode 12. Oh, time flies. And so I'll review my couples as I normally do, and if there's anything else, I'll add at the end. We'll start off with... It's surprising, but this week, Michael and JASMINA were actually the most stable couple, given all they've been through. So I don't even know where to start. Okay, I'll start with Olajuwon and Katina. Olajuwon and Katina, for me, I've always said there's something a bit off about the two of them. I know I've seen online where people say they said yes on decision day, but for me, they have a lot of communication issues, I know Lojono was saying, once the cameras have gone, you were saying that on the after party that, Katina will start talking and they have a back and forth and blah, 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 blah. So it seems on camera, she doesn't want to be confrontational, but once the cameras leave, then there is this back and forth. For me, there's way too many issues for them. If they do decide to stay married, they need a lot of counseling. That's just my opinion. They need a lot of counseling because there are a lot of issues. I know there was the issue of the dating app. Yeah, it was. Had tables been turned, I think people would have kicked off had Olajuwon been the one because of, the Isaac thingy. So I think, yes, he is right to kick off, but I don't know how else they could have addressed it. But he is right to express his concern because I bet you the audience, if Olajuwon had been the one with the app, everybody would have said he's not prepared. She should say no, she should leave him, and that's the end of it. So I see a problem there. The other concern as well is the fact that I think I don't quite get Olajuwon's contribution in regards to this marriage because everybody else appeared to arrange something for their partner, and it seems every time it's always Katina who has to make the effort. She was the one who planned their 1 month anniversary. Okay, the two of them did, when they had guests, and this time it seemed she was the one who arranged the Taco Tuesday and stuff. And you'd think, given what happened last week, Olajuwon should have been the one who arranged the Taco Tuesday as a way to apologize to his wife and make peace and show her that, he is remorseful for what he said and what he did. But she did everything. And so I am still on the fence. I don't get their relationship. I don't get how they could ever say yes on decision day. But hey, AJ and Steph and Elizabeth and Jamie are still married, so anything is possible. From there, we move on to Noy and Steve. For me, Noy and Steve, I'm a bit on the fence with their drama because it seemed more exaggerated than what it should have been, in my opinion, because it seems they were smooth sailing. So I don't know whether production has asked them to come up with something, because otherwise it will seem very obvious that they're going to say yes on decision day, or whether this is because I didn't get the need for the drama. I didn't get why Noi made such a big deal about... I understand Steve is not working. I've said this in one of my reviews that I think Steve has got money, and he's eventually confirmed to Mark that yes, he has saved some money. And I don't know how much he has, and I think Noi... Although I saw a snippet from the after party where she said, she was asked, by Kisha, how much roughly would you expect him to have? And she wouldn't say anything. Eventually, she said 40K. But I think Steve has a lot of money because of the way he's very relaxed. And he says he wants to be creative. He's never, unless I missed it, he's never said what he wants to be creative in regards. And I don't understand their fights. And it's sad, but... the show has suddenly revealed how immature, okay, not childish, immature Noi can be, because I don't get why she's, having to make Steve sort of like earn his keep, more or less, by getting him to do the dog duties, getting him to do chores and errands around the house. I don't get it. I think they've always had good communication. They need to sit down and present a united force. Even if they're being told to create drama, they need to find ways of preserving their marriage if their plan is to say yes on decision day, because every other couple on Married at First Sight has had issues, but some of them, because they knew they loved their partner, they found a way of protecting their partner and made sure that whatever drama was there, it wasn't anything that could sort of hinder them in future. And it seems Noe and Steve, I don't know what's going on with him. I didn't understand the need for all that drama, and I didn't understand the brother's contribution. He was just being sarcastic and saying things that I think were sort of on the same level of immaturity as Noe, and maybe he should have asked Steve first before he made all his inappropriate remarks. But anyway, that's them. Then we move on to the train wreck, that is Mark and Lindsey. Mark and Lindsey, for me, are another team. It seems everybody needs help with communication, and it's sad because these are all people that have, these high power jobs, and I wonder, how do they communicate with everybody else in real life? Because I I I don't know really. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think Lindsey, as I've said, needs to calm down a bit, and Mark needs to find a way of talking, because he is able to communicate. When he met with his friends, his friend, the lady, he was able to have a decent conversation with her. I don't know why Lindsey rubs him up the wrong way. Maybe it's because she's a bit too in your face, but he needs to find a way. I know they're meeting with the experts next week. I hope he expresses all his concerns, and I hope Lindsey takes on board what is being said, because I think Lindsey is meeting up with Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pepper has a way of making sure that the message reaches home, and I hope, if nothing else, she does the same for Lindsey, because Lindsey and Mark, as I've said before, when they're good, they're very good. When they're bad, it's just bad. You just want them to get a divorce. So I hope, if nothing else, they actually sit down with experts, and if they decide to say yes on decision day, I hope they go into marriage counseling and really work on their issues and come up with a way forward, because the tantrums that Lindsey's throwing are not necessary. She keeps asking him to take responsibility or be accountable for his actions, but she does not do the same. So it doesn't make sense. She needs to own up and say, okay, I've done this wrong, I've done this wrong, I've done this wrong, I've done this wrong. And then take it, and then sort of get him to open up, instead of just expecting him to take responsibility and her to get by without doing anything. I don't know. Anyway, that's them. From there, we go on to JASMINA and Michael. I'm a bit on the fence with JASMINA at the moment, because last time I bought whatever Merla was selling, and I eventually thought, they're going to be successful, and then she turned around and said no to Gil, and that left me really sad. But I think this week there was a lot of improvement. Yes, I was a bit skeptical about the tandem yoga, but I think something happened between that tandem yoga and the 1 month anniversary. Something really happened that made them sort of turn around. And I think it's a lot of JASMINA's family and friends telling her that she needs to calm down and she needs to put more effort, because when she met with her friend initially told her that you are a problem with communication. And I think her mum, when she spoke to her in this episode, said a lot more than we were shown, because she's really making an effort. You could see her drawing into Michael. You could see her body language when Michael was cooking. I know people are saying she's not attracted to him. I think she's one of those people that, because of her job and whatever, she's trying to be protective of that. And even if she is making out with Michael, she's not going to do it on camera. And I love the fact that Michael has shown his best qualities in this episode. He is caring, he's compassionate, he's empathetic, he's patient. The way he was patient with her driving, teaching her, going through her cards, and the way he prepared a meal for her. And if nothing else, she needs to look at the good and say to herself, does really the lack of physical attraction amount to so much that I can't be more open and be more receptive to this man? Because I think if she's not careful, she's going to lose a very good guy. I think if she's not careful, she's going to lose a very good guy. And I like the fact that Michael is making an effort to sort of gain advice from people to find ways of how to make his marriage work, and that he had a conversation with his sister. He could have said all the bad things about JASMINA, but we didn't see him say that. All he was trying to do was trying to get information on how to make his marriage work, which really impressed me. And also, during the conversation with Katina, yes, it was important for Katina to come and have a conversation with people that are sort of separate from her issue. But I was surprised that JASMINA can be that patient and very empathetic and understanding, and I wish she could extend the same to Michael. I wish she could extend the same faith to Michael. But anyway, I hope they continue to work on their marriage, because their body language from decision day, to me, because they're sitting very close and Jasmine is sort of leaning into Michael. I hope they say yes, because I think she's going to regret that. I think it's going to be one of those incidents when somebody says no, and then later on they regret their their choice. I remember there was Keith and I've forgotten his name. I've got what was her name? The girl who was a virgin and stuff. I know she wasn't happy that he said no, but I think they would have been a successful couple, and I hope Jasmine and Michael don't go down the same route where they say no, because Michael has more good qualities than bad compared to what we've seen in previous seasons. But anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next time, guys. Bye.